Hey again, everyone. Thanks for joining me, and thank you for your patience. I will continue to make content for those of you that are interested, for the few of you that are still around, until I sign off and tell you that I'm not, to continue with our discussion about what it's like to be around a narcopath. We're still not all completely free of them. They're still running the show, or influencing the show, rather. And I think that we're in for a great awakening. I think that people are really getting fed up with things the way they are. The powers that be currently are giving permission to the narcopaths, the societal narcissism, and it's rampant, and people are getting sick and tired of it. So, with that being said, what do we do? What do we do? The discussions are number one. What we do, visiting with each other on channels like this one, are the first thing to become aware of what a narcissist, a narcopath is, and to finally be able to go no contact. Remember, I've got a whole bunch of videos about not being able to go no contact because of different circumstances, whether you have kids with them or whether you're in business with them, whatever. There's a lot of circumstances, or you just can't walk off from what from whatever the situation is. Sometimes it takes time, but in the meantime, we have some tools to work with the narcissist. The gray rock method is the one that we've talked about a lot. Going limited contact before you can go no contact works well as you need to do that. Um, I want to ask those of you that are still coming around a favor. I I've been getting a few emails lately, and thank you very much. One of the topics that I'm most interested in is for those of you who believe, and you probably were, have been physically poisoned by a narcopath. And this is an important topic to me because I think that was one of the things that happened to me that I didn't even realize it, and I didn't even believe it until some people talked me into it later on down the road, after the narcissist had already left, and before I began to document things when we put two and two together, that I do believe that I was also poisoned. So, and thank you for the emails. Um, when you do email, I consistently will email back. If for some reason if I don't email you in that day or two, please check your spam folder. Someone's told me that my account has been. They said that it says that it's junk or spam folder material, which it's not. Don't know why it does that, but please check. I will answer you. Um, the narcissist does poison us in many ways. Mostly poisoning our minds and whatnot by the distortion of truth by what they do. Uh, it's it's a difficult pattern to recognize because generally the narcopath is somebody that's close to you. It's not going to happen really with somebody that you don't know very well. This is the insidious nature of the narcissist. They have to be close to you. They are a spouse or a parent, these are probably the most hurtful kinds when you find out that you've been betrayed by your mother or your wife or your father or your husband. These things they're devastating because we expect those people to have at least a minimum amount of regard for us as much as they do themselves. But like I said, they're really tricky to recognize. So these are, besides just poisoning our minds or poisoning your life, there's this poisoning of the physical poison. And there's been a few of you who have mentioned that to me and sent me emails. I'm going to refrain from discussing a very recent email because I haven't got the permission yet to talk about it. But if that person decides that I can, I'm going to, I'll, of course, anonymously discuss that one as well. So I think it's very important that we continue these conversations because nothing means, look, I don't think that there's anything on earth that I'm probably more adept at than talking about or sussing out what the narcissist does. I was around a lot of them for a really long time, could never figure out what the hell was going on. Finally figured it out. So here I am talking to you about it. So the uh, gaslighting, the lying to you, just lie to your face, the stabbing you in the back, the smear campaigns, all the tools of the trade that they use, all combined can be devastating. And when you finally get away, even if it's your last few minutes on earth, I promise you, it's worth the work. It's worth the effort to put that time in to gaining yourself back. So the favor again is, if you are still watching, if you're still interested, I need material for to talk about to continue on the channel. So I'm going to continue to come up with things, but in the meantime, if you have a topic that you'd like to discuss, email me at tyrravenson@hotmail.com. I'm sorry, tyrravenson@outlook.com, and that's TYR and another R, AVNSOHN at Outlook, because I want to start seeing what you all want to talk about. Again, it's a small group. I don't have a lot of followers, and that's okay. Even if there's just 2 or 3 of you, or one, maybe if there's zero, I'll have to shut it down, because I don't want to hear myself talk just to hear myself talk. But if there's a handful of us that are interested in these topics, please email me and let me know what you'd like to discuss. On that note, 2 things. I will email you back. If you don't see my email, check your spam folder. And 2, please use paragraphs. I know I'm not trying to be too picky about it, but walls of text, I read about 2 or 3 sentences in, and then I don't know if I lose interest or I go ADD or something. I'm not sure. I try to break it down into paragraphs so that I can see what it is that you're trying to say, and see if it's something that we can talk about on the channel. So with that being said, I really do thank you all. It means the world to me for the folks that have been around with me for, I guess, about 6 years now. And I think that we should continue to talk about this, even though sometimes I feel like I've already covered the gamut, pretty much everything that there is. But it becomes refined, and we learn more from each other, and we should continue on. So for that being said, I will continue on, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Please don't forget to email me if you want to. And with that, I'll sign off. Thank you. And all right, sign off. Talk to you in a little while. Bye.